TGIF. Let's get after it. Happy Friday morning, everyone. It is Craig Bennett, aka CashKeg, back with another NBA PrizePicks video. Little recap of yesterday. He went 2-2. Clint Capella did what he had to do, so the projections were on point with that one. Io decided that he didn't want to assist the ball. He wanted to score. Led the Bulls in scoring. Put up 36 monster points yesterday, but didn't get there for us in assists, so lost that one. And then Jalen Green was a heartbreaker. Got the hook. He put up 30 points and rebounds. We had him at 30.5 on the over, so missed it by a half. But we'll take it 2-2. Not the greatest day in the world, but we're right back at it each and every day. 15-5 over our last few videos. We'll just keep this train going. If you want to join along with these plays, head on over to PrizePicks and use that promo code CashKeg and get 100% as deposit match up to $100. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Let's just keep this thing going. Let's talk about some plays. Let's get after it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up on the board. We got 4 plays for you here. We'll talk about each and every one of them. 3 of these plays are going to be in games where I think there's a blowout potential, so I kind of like taking the unders on 3 of these plays, and then one of them is just in a good situation. Let's talk about the one over first that we're going to go over. We'll head on over to our PrizePicks projection EV tool that you can get with Daily Edge Sports Elite membership, and you can also get this for free for 30 days if you are a first-time depositor on PrizePicks or the plethora of other DFS books that we have. Just head over, click on this free offer, and you can see everything that we have. But I got Santi up here. He's going to be one of the plays we're going to talk about. But the first one we're going to talk about is Paul George. This is the one overplay we're going to look at. We're going to look at down here, rebounds and assists, minus 135 on the over here. We got it projected for 9.55 for Paul George going up this matchup against Portland here. And if we kind of pull up and look what he has done against Portland this year, he has cleared to each of the 3 times he's played him. Back on October 25th, he put up 9, 16 on December 11th, and then just Portland, they played him a couple days ago. He put up 10 rebounds and assist here. So we're going to look at this. We're going to get after it. Again, it's a matchup where you should be able to do about whatever they want. They're 13-point favorites here. But again, he just cleared this line playing Portland a couple days ago. Maybe he lets Harden and those guys get cooking, and he does a little bit more of the rebounds and assists. If we look at that game against Portland a couple days ago, he hit 12 rebound opportunities, which you like to see, and 6 potential assists. So if you add those up, we got 18 potential rebounds and assists, and we only need him to get half of those to get 9. I think he has a shot at it. We're going to go over that one. The next 3, like I said, are going to be under. Let's talk about the first one here. Kelly Olynyk. Toronto is just in all kinds of bad shape here. Just all kinds of bad shape. I'm not going to go through all their injuries. But again, Emmanuel Quickly is out again. They're playing one of the best teams in the NBA right now in OKC. They are at home, but they are 15-point dogs here, right? 15-point dogs. 13.5 rebounds and assists is where I am looking at this for Kelly O. And I just think it's one of those things where, you know, they're going to get out to a heavy lead, because Gary Trent Jr. has got to do all the scoring on this team without Emmanuel Quickly. He just has to. And I think we're going to see something similar we saw in Sacramento where they just got their absolute butts kicked. And I think it's going to be something similar here. OKC is a better team than Sacramento. And if we can get this rebounds and assists at the 13.5 mark and go less than this, I think that's where I want to be generally at this. So you can see he only put up 7 there. He's only cleared this in 2 of his last 10 games, and 14 and 2 of those, one against Detroit, one against Portland, which are pretty bad teams. Orlando struggled a little bit against Sacramento here with no Quickly, and I think he's going to struggle again here. And if it gets out of control, they have other guys they can bring off the bench to play young guys, not Kelly Olynyk. So I like this under. I'm going to take under 13.5 rebounds and assists for him. And then the next two actually come from the same team. I did mention talking about Santi here, and that's going to be one of them. And there's a couple ways I was looking at this. I was looking at assist or rebounds and assists. I think I'm going to go rebounds and assists. DraftKings has it at minus 130 on the under. We have him projected for 10.2 for Santi rebounds and assist here. The big news for this game is Desmond Bane is a game time decision. So I like, again, taking rebounds and assists less than this. They're on the road. They're playing the Spurs. Spurs are 7-point favorites. You don't see that too often, and they are hurting for guys. I get it. There's not a ton of them, but I do think if it gets out of control, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama are going to be two of the first guys that get out of this game. They got Jameson and Goodwin, and Pippen's going to probably start. I think he is a game time decision as well. Conchar is a game time decision. He's probably going to start, but Laravia, there's a couple guys that they can play where they don't have to play Santi or Jackson. I think those are the first guys that are going to kind of sit here if it does get out of control. Again, it is the Spurs. It makes you worried a little bit. But if we look at Santi over the last 10 games, he's only cleared this in one of those last 10 games that he has played. So I don't mind looking at, taking under in that as well. And then if we look at, the past couple of years playing the Spurs, I know they're a little different team with Wemby playing. He's only cleared it once. It's just a spot where I'm going to take the shot at, him going under this mark. So these both plays make me a little nervous. Both Memphis plays, the Santi under 11.5 rebounds and assist. And then the next one we'll talk about in Jaren Jackson. But again, if the Spurs get up and decide to put one on them, I do think they're going to sit. And again, this is where I'm leaning. Jaren Jackson Jr., 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists with him. Again, if he gets hot, don't get me wrong, he can crush this line. I'm going to kind of go with they don't. Points, rebounds, and assists. I think you can go under this. We get him at 13.16. 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists for him. If we kind of see what he's done over his last 5 games for Jaren Jackson Jr., he's only cleared it once in that last game against Golden State Warriors. And he's going to shoot a ton. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's going to shoot the rock. But if they slow him down, again, I don't think he's going to be a guy that's going to play full run, even with the short bench that they do have. He's part of that, core that's going to go further with them. And there's just younger guys that can play out there. So I'm hoping that the Spurs at home get out early, kind of put it to him a little bit, and his shot is just not falling, right? Like, we've played this. If you've played daily fantasy sports and if Jaren Jackson Jr. is the go-to guy where all those guys are out, how many times has he failed you, right? Like, if he's the offensive number one option and he should dominate, he tends to get in foul trouble, everything else. If we look at 2 games ago here, he fouled out against Sacramento. He did play 39 minutes, but he fouled out. And then 4 fouls these other 2 games. If he gets into foul trouble at all, it'd be worse for him. So, again, I'm going to take the chance at both of these unders for Santi and Jaren Jackson Jr. I feel better about the Paul George and Kelly Olynyk, but I'm going to take a shot at these 2 as well. So that's 4 plays that I'm kind of looking at here. If you want to join us over at dailysports.com, head on over, check us out, get that free month. It's a big day. Again, day 2 of the NCAA tournament. I was showing some of the plays here for some wins last night for some of our customers that we had. And then, some soccer. The soccer guys are putting in work as well, which is always fun to see. Baseball's just around the corner. That Soul Series was fun, but the regular season's next Thursday. WNBA's coming up in May. We cover that. We have projections and everything as well. It's one of the sports that we're really, really good at as well. So, again, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button on the way out. Enjoy your Friday. TGIF. See you on the flip side. Deuces.